Hey everyone, welcome to the Burnt Brats Homestead channel. The chicks arrived. We ordered 60 Freedom Rangers instead of the Cornish Cross this year. I am going to do a weekly summary up to the 12th week, at which time the birds will be ready to be processed. These are unsexed Freedom Rangers. Unlike with the Cornish Cross birds that we raised in the past, we did not have the option to request all males or cockerels. When raising chickens for meat, we prefer males over females because they weigh more and have more meat by the 8th week. That's for Cornish Cross. At least that has been our experience. Right now, I am outside where the temperature is about 60 degrees Fahrenheit. This is not ideal temperature for the chicks at this age. They should be in an area that's about 95 to 100 degrees Fahrenheit for their first 2 weeks after hatch. So I want to transfer these chicks from the box that they were shipped in to the mobile pen I built. I will do another video on the details of this pen. Once the birds are moved to the pen, I will equip the pen with 2 heat lamps to keep the chicks warm, food or feed, and water. I am dipping the bird's beak in the water so they know where it is. However, it really isn't necessary to do this with each bird. This enclosure is relatively small, so for them to find the feed and water really isn't a big deal for them. But dipping the bird's beak in the water may be beneficial in a larger environment. Here's a look at the final setup for now. There are 2 feeder containers, 2 waterers on opposite sides of the mobile pen. This should be good enough for the birds. The chicks will stay in the garage in this pen for about a week or so, or until the weather is nice enough for them to go outside. All of the chicks will be placed in one of our mobile tractors that my husband built until they are big enough where we need to split them between the 2 mobile tractors. And while outside in the mobile tractors, the chicks will be moved every few days to fresh grass. We like for our meat birds to eat fresh grass in addition to eating feed. So we don't really like for them to eat feed all day. Again, I will do a weekly summary on the Freedom Rangers, similar to what I did when we raised the Cornish Cross. The purpose of these weekly summaries was to show how the birds age and to give information on how we fed them, how we moved them, as well as butchering and so on. Hopefully this is something that will help newcomers interested in raising meat birds. These birds came from Mount Healthy Hatchery. I really do recommend this hatchery to anyone who wants chickens. The chicks always arrive in a healthy state, and they add 1 or more birds to larger orders in the event the birds arrive and one or 2 are dead as a result of the shipping. I also like them because their shipping is accurate, the dates that they say they're going to ship the birds on, and I like their customer service. In the past, we've had 2 birds that were dead, and they refunded the amount for those birds. Included in the package was a thermometer with suggested temperatures for the age of the birds. This is very helpful for those new to raising chickens, as well as those who may have been raising chickens for a few years. I hope that you would check back weekly for updates and consider taking a look at my Cornish Cross meat bird series. Included in that meat bird series was the butchering process, how we butcher 50 chickens in one day. Later, how we canned the meat, made and canned stock. And for those who like the organs and gizzards, I also have a video on how to clean chicken gizzards and chicken feet. So definitely consider taking a look at the Cornish Cross Meat Bird series. Thanks for watching.